June 2026. Lionel Messi walks onto the pitch for his final World Cup. Age 39, the defending champion. One last shot at glory. But there's a problem. A decision that could determine whether Argentina defends their title or crashes out early. It's not about defense. It's not about midfield. It's about the player who stands next to Messi. Because at 39, Messi can't do it alone anymore. Two world-class strikers. One starting position, Julian Alvarez, the Spider. The engine who runs for two players, Lautaro Martinez, El Toro. The lethal finisher who needs one chance to score. But here's the twist that will shatter everything you think you know about this debate. This isn't about who's better, it's about who allows a 39-year-old legend to do what he does best. And the wrong choice. Argentina goes home early. Before I reveal the exact moment in the 2022 World Cup where Alvarez replaced Lautaro and changed everything, and why the 2024 Copa America final proved Lautaro is the most dangerous super sub in football, you need to subscribe to Cyberboot. Because what you're about to witness in the next 25 minutes is not just a striker debate. It's a tactical masterclass on how to build a team around an aging genius. This is Argentina's biggest decision, and it starts now. Welcome back to Cyberboot, where we don't just cover football debates, we decode them. We go beyond who scored more goals and ask, who fits the system? Today, we're answering the question that will define Argentina's 2026 World Cup campaign. Julian Alvarez or Lautaro Martinez? Most debates are simple. Player A versus player B. Stats, trophies. Who's better? But this debate, it's different. Because both players are world-class. Both have won trophies. Both have scored crucial goals for Argentina. But they play completely different roles. Julian Alvarez, the modern pressing forward, relentless stamina, defensive work rate. Does the dirty work so Messi can focus on attacking. Lautaro Martinez, the elite poacher, world-class positioning, lethal finishing. Give him one chance, and he scores. This video is about 5 things. The players. Who are Alvarez and Lautaro? What makes them world-class? The history. How the 2022 World Cup shifted the hierarchy, the redemption. How the 2024 Copa America proved Lautaro's value. The Messi Factor. Why this decision is about him, not them. The verdict. Who should start in 2026? By the end of this video, you'll understand why this isn't just about picking the best striker. It's about picking the right striker for a 39-year-old legend's final dance. But first, let me ask you. If you were Lionel Scaloni, who would you start alongside Messi in the 2026 World Cup? Drop Alvarez or Lautaro in the comments, because by the end of this video, you might change your mind. Let's start with the players. The Spider and the Bull. 2 strikers, 2 completely different profiles. Let's break them down. Julian Alvarez, the Spider. Age, 26 years old in 2026. Club, Atletico Madrid, joined August 2024. Transfer fee, Manchester City sold him for $75 million fixed plus $20 million in add-ons. Total package, approximately $82 million, $95 million. A record sale for Manchester City. Why the Spider? Because he's everywhere. Pressing, tracking back, making runs, stretching defenses. He's not the most gifted player, but he's the most relentless. Alvarez is the modern pressing forward. He can play left wing, right wing, second striker, center forward. His key strength? Defensive work rate. While most strikers focus on scoring, Alvarez focuses on running, pressing opposition defenders, winning the ball back high up the pitch. And that allows Messi to do what Messi does best, conserve energy and explode in key moments. 2025-26 season stats, Atletico Madrid. 20 goals in 39 games, not the highest scorer, but consistent, reliable, and crucial to the team's press. Lautaro Martinez, El Toro, the Bull. Age, 28 years old in 2026. Club, Inter Milan, captain. Historic peak, 2023-24 season, 2023-24. Achievements: won the Scudetto, Serie A title. Serie A MVP Capocannoniere, top scorer with 24 goals. Why El Toro? Because he's powerful, physical, unstoppable when he smells a goal. Lautaro is the elite poacher. His game is simple. Get into the box, find space, finish. He's not about pressing. He's not about tracking back. He's about one thing: scoring goals. World-class positioning, always in the right place. Lethal finishing inside the box, physically strong with his back to goal. If you give him one chance, he scores. It's that simple. 2025-26 season stats, club plus country. 18 goals, 150 plus. Goals for Inter Milan, total career. So we have Álvarez, the engine, the workhorse, the presser. Lautaro, the finisher, the poacher, the killer, both world-class, but completely different. And the choice between them? It's defined by two tournaments, two opposite outcomes. Let's start with the tournament that shifted everything, the 2022 World Cup. November 2022, Qatar, the FIFA World Cup. Argentina arrive as favorites, Lionel Messi's final chance at the trophy. And the starting striker, Lautaro Martinez. He's the undisputed number one, the main man. The starter, Julian Alvarez, he's the backup, the young kid, the substitute. But everything is about to change. Match 1, Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. Argentina lose. The shock of the tournament. And Lautaro. He has 2 goals disallowed for narrow offsides, but there's more. Lautaro is playing through an ankle injury. He's receiving pain injections just to play. Match 2, Argentina versus Mexico. Lautaro starts again, but he struggles. The injury is limiting him. He can't press, he can't run. Argentina win. But Lautaro isn't himself. Match 3, Argentina versus Poland. Lionel Scaloni makes a decision that will define the tournament. He benches Lautaro Martinez. He starts Julian Alvarez. And Alvarez, he scores. Argentina win 2-0. From that moment on, Alvarez starts every remaining match. Round of 16, Alvarez starts. Quarterfinals, Alvarez starts. Semifinals, Alvarez starts. And he scores twice. And he wins a penalty for Messi's goal. Final, Alvarez starts. Final tournament stats. Alvarez, 4 goals. Lautaro, 0 goals. So what happened? Why did Scaloni choose Alvarez over Lautaro? At 35 years old in 2022, Messi couldn't press anymore. He conserved his energy for attacking bursts. That meant Argentina effectively defended with 9 outfield players. They needed a striker who could run enough for 2 people. And that's Julian Alvarez. During the 2022 World Cup, Alvarez averaged over 70 pressures per tournament phase. He consistently disrupted opposition build-up. He won the ball back high up the pitch. He made dummy runs that dragged defenders away, creating space for Messi. Lautaro is a brilliant finisher, but he's not a presser, he's not an engine. And in 2022, Argentina needed an engine more than they needed a finisher. Alvarez became the starter. Lautaro became the substitute, and Argentina won the World Cup. But the story doesn't end there. Because 2 years later, Lautaro got his redemption. July 2024, USA, Copa America. Lautaro Martinez arrives with a point to prove. He's no longer the starter. Alvarez has taken his place. But Lautaro reinvents himself. As the world's most dangerous super sub, Lautaro wins the Golden Boot with 5 goals. But here's the insane part. He only started 2 matches. The rest, he came off the bench, scored versus Canada, substitute. Scored the late winner versus Chile, came on in the 88th minute. Scored twice versus Peru, substitute. The final, Argentina versus Colombia venue, Hard Rock Stadium, Miami. The match is 0-0. Messi gets injured and is substituted off in the 66th minute. Argentina are struggling. They need a goal. They need a hero. 97th minute. Lautaro Martinez enters the pitch. 112th minute. Lautaro scores. The winner. Argentina win the Copa America. Lautaro didn't need 90 minutes. He didn't need to start. He just needed one moment. And he delivered. Lautaro proved something crucial. He doesn't need to be the starter to win you the tournament. He can come off the bench in the 60th to 70th minute when defenders are tired, when spaces open up, and kill the game. His physical strength allows him to bully exhausted centre-backs. His positioning allows him to find space. His finishing allows him to convert. The 2022 World Cup, Alvarez started. Lautaro came off the bench. Argentina won. The 2024 Copa America, Alvarez started. Lautaro came off the bench. Argentina won. The pattern is clear. But why does this pattern work? Why does Alvarez start and Lautaro finish? The answer lies in one player, Lionel Messi. Here's my question for you. If you could only have one of these strikers at their peak for your team, who would you choose? Drop Alvarez or Lautaro in the comments and tell me why. This entire debate is about one man, Lionel Messi, because in 2026, Messi will be 39 years old. At that age, he can't do everything anymore. He can't press. He can't run for 90 minutes. He can't defend. But what he can do? Create magic, score goals, decide matches. And Scaloni's job is to build a team that allows Messi to do exactly that. Why Alvarez usually starts, the engine theory. With Messi unable to press intensely, Argentina effectively defend with 9 outfield players. That's a massive disadvantage. The solution? Julian Alvarez runs enough for 2 people. During the 2022 World Cup, Alvarez averaged over 70 pressures per tournament phase. He consistently disrupted opposition build-up. He won the ball back high. Alvarez makes dummy runs that drag defenders away from Messi. This opens pockets of space for Messi to operate in the number 10 zone. Against top-tier teams, France, Brazil, Spain, who want possession, Alvarez's pressing is essential. He disrupts their build-up. He forces errors. He protects Messi. Without Alvarez, Argentina's press collapses. While Lautaro finishes against teams who park the bus and sit deep, running in behind, Alvarez's strength is less effective. You need sharp movement in the box and clinical finishing. The solution, Lautaro Martinez. The tired legs. Advantage, Lautaro coming off the bench in the 60th, 70th minute against exhausted defenders is lethal. His physical strength allows him to bully tired centre-backs. His positioning allows him to find spaces that weren't there in the first half. Lautaro doesn't need 5 chances. He needs 1. Against low blocks, where spaces are tight and chances are rare, you need a clinical finisher. That's Lautaro. Start Alvarez against top-tier teams who want possession. His pressing disrupts them and protects Messi. Start Lautaro against defensive teams who sit back. His box presence is needed to unlock tight spaces. But here's the reality. Most of the time, Scaloni chooses option 1. Why? Because at a World Cup, you face more top-tier teams than defensive teams. And protecting Messi is more important than having a clinical finisher from minute 1. The 2022-2024 formula, Alvarez runs the opposition into the ground for 70 minutes. Then Lautaro comes on and kills the game. It worked in 2022. It worked in 2024. And it will likely work again in 2026. So what's the answer? Julian Alvarez or Lautaro Martinez? Here's the truth. This is a luxury problem. Most nations don't even have 1 elite striker. Argentina has 2. And the choice isn't about who's better. It's about who fits the system. The prediction. Lionel Scaloni will likely stick to the 2022-2024 formula. Alvarez starts, runs the opposition into the ground for 70 minutes. Lautaro finishes, comes on to kill the game. Why this works? Alvarez protects Messi. At 39, Messi can't press. Alvarez runs for 2 people. Alvarez creates space. His dummy runs drag defenders away, opening pockets for Messi. Lautaro exploits tired legs. Coming on in the 60th, 70th minute against exhausted defenders is lethal. Both contribute. Alvarez scores and assists. Lautaro scores crucial goals off the bench. Against teams who park the bus from minute 1, like Saudi Arabia in 2022, Scaloni might start Lautaro. But most of the time, Alvarez starts. This debate isn't about disrespecting Lautaro. He's a world-class striker, a Golden Boot winner, a Copa America hero. But the 2026 World Cup is about one thing: giving Lionel Messi the best chance to win his final trophy. And the player who gives Messi the best chance? Julian Alvarez. Because at 39, Messi needs a partner who will run, who will press, who will create space. Lautaro will get his moments, he'll come off the bench, he'll score crucial goals. But Alvarez, he's the starter. And when the 2026 World Cup kicks off, expect to see Alvarez leading the line, Messi pulling the strings, and Lautaro waiting on the bench, ready to be the hero. Final question. Do you think Scaloni should start Lautaro instead of Alvarez? Drop yes or no in the comments. And tell me your reasoning, because I want to know what this community thinks. Julian Alvarez, Lautaro Martinez, 2 world-class strikers, 1 starting position. The 2022 World Cup, Alvarez replaced Lautaro and Argentina won. The 2024 Copa America, Lautaro came off the bench and scored the winner. The 2026 World Cup, the pattern will likely repeat. Alvarez starts, Lautaro finishes, Messi wins. Before you go, I need 5 things from you. Subscribe to Cyberboot right now. We decode tactical debates at the deepest level, not just who's better, but who fits the system. If you want real analysis, this is your home. Hit that like button if you think Alvarez should start alongside Messi in 2026. Get into the comments and answer the 3 questions I asked. Who would you start? Alvarez or Lautaro? If you could only have one at their peak, who would you choose? Should Scaloni start Lautaro instead? Yes or no? Drop your answers now. Share this video with one Argentina fan who's still debating this question. 5th. Comment 1 word that describes Julian Alvarez's playing style. Just 1 word. June 2026. Lionel Messi's final World Cup, age 39. The player who stands next to him will determine whether Argentina defends their title or goes home early. Alvarez the engine, Lautaro the finisher. 1 starts, 1 waits. Both matter. This has been Cyberboot, where we don't just watch football, we decode the tactics. Subscribe now, because the 2026 World Cup is coming.